be pretty difficult sometimes, can't they? I know mine can. Especially when it comes to talking to them about getting a new piercing or a tattoo or even hair color. Luckily for me, I never had a problem with convincing my parents about my hair color. They really don't seem to care. But when it comes to piercings, I'm generally stuck wearing the fake type. Watch this reenactment I made between a typical piercing conversation between the average mother and the average teenager. Mom, can I please get my lip pierced? No. Why? Because why? Because I said so. Fine, I'll just do it myself then. Yeah, you do it yourself, then you'll be grounded. Yeah, whatever. Tell you what, when you're 18, and you're out of this house, you can get as many piercings as you want. While I have to look at you, there isn't going to be a single hole in your face. See what I mean? That did not end well. While my YouTube specializes in teaching people how to pierce themselves safely at home, I get asked fairly often, how do I convince my parents to let me get a piercing? Truth of the matter is, 9% of the time, you can't. And then when young teenagers, I know I did it, I know everyone's done it, when their parents say no, they typically go and do it themselves. But I need to stress that when your parents say no, you're not old enough, you're not mature enough, and you can't even keep your room clean. That's an average one I get from my parents. They're not telling you that they won't let you do it specifically because of your age or specifically because you have a bunch of dirty underwear on your floor. They're saying it's because they don't think you're mature enough. And so going behind their backs and doing the piercing yourself in a harmful manner is always proving to them that you aren't mature enough and that you're going to throw a hissy fit and try to take what you want. I know I've done it. I did it with my tongue web. I've done it with my cartilage. Like, you really can't avoid it. It's going to happen eventually, but when it comes to convincing your parents, you have to remember these 3 things. Stay calm. You have to always stay calm. Never get mad. Never cry. Never scream. Remember, it is just a piercing. It's not the end of the world, and you can always wait for it. 2. Always have your information on hand about the piercing, where you're going to go to get it, the downfalls of the piercing, what you're going to do if you get a job and you have to take it out. Speak about bioplast, speak about risk of rejection, and stuff like that. Saying, my friend has it is not a good excuse. Number 3, let them sleep on it. Don't sit there and stress your parents about when you're going to want an answer. I know from my industrial, which is no longer with me, but I still have the top hole. I came to my parents and they asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I said I wanted my industrial pierced. They said, well, think about it. A week before my birthday, they come to me and they go, okay, you have to call and make the appointment, but we'll pay for you to get the piercing done. I did just that, and there was no problem with it. When it comes to convincing your parents to let you get piercings, I've been trying to convince my parents for eons to let me get my septum pierced. I've considered going behind their back and doing it myself, knowing full well that I have the capability to do it. I don't do it. I want to wait and show them that I am mature enough for it. The way to go at it is to be always mature, calm, have your information set, and honestly make sure that you want it. When I was 14, I wanted my eyebrow pierced more than anything. My mom said, you still want it by the time you're 16, you can have it. My 16th birthday was 2 months ago. I do not want my eyebrow pierced anymore. And another thing you need to remember when speaking to your parents about getting a new piercing, don't talk about all the piercings you want. I made that mistake. I go to them once and go, hey, I want to get my belly button pierced. Next day, I want to get my septum pierced. Next day, I want to get my tongue pierced. Da-da-da-da-da. You need to signal in on one piercing you want and give it at least 2 years between each piercing, because it'll show them that you know what you want. You're not just jumping around with the trends. and that you are confident in knowing that you are mature enough to get this piercing and be able to still like it. It makes your parents think that your face is going to be cluttered or something. Like, I wanted snake bites, I want my septum, I wanted my eyebrow. I don't want them all at once. I would either want just snake bites, just my septum, or did just want my eyebrow, but I don't want it anymore. There was a time there where I wanted my nose pierced more than anything. Now if I had it done, I would take it out. So many people have it. It's not even desirable for me anymore. But yeah, so when it comes to convincing your parents, just remember the 3 steps and understand that if your parents say no, it usually means no. Good luck, guys.